Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lite Cast. I am Jay, otherwise known as JLite_ over on Twitch. I hope you're having a great day today. Wherever you are, if you're up in the sky or in the freaking underground, how are you doing today? Let me know. You can't let me know though because you're just listening. So Alan can let me know how he is. How are you doing, Alan?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great. That was very exaggerated. Amazing. What's happened to you recently that's made it so amazing?
I can't say. It's
You can't. Oh, oh la la.
private information.
Oh. Okay, we'll just assume that Alan has had plastic surgery. Finally.
What do you mean, finally? Hold on.
Anyway, Alan, this is a very special episode of the podcast, isn't it?
It is.
That sounded
Shall we
really
introduce
sarcastic.
That did.
It's a very, isn't it? Yes, Alan. What are we doing today?
So today we are doing a hot seat, but it's
Uh,
different. It's a different episode. Normally it's either me or you in the hot seat. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
never us together.
Oh,
I know.
God.
It's so
Oh.
you and me. No.
Oh,
But
bloody hell.
today we're actually joined by one of the worst mods ever. I'm sorry, did I say that?
One of the worst mods. Roasted
Yeah.
cereal. Jaffe.
Oh,
Oh, it's got to be
whoa.
Jaffe. It's got to be Jaffe.
No. Today we're joined by James.
Hi, James.
James, that was you cute to say hello.
I was just about to say hello and then you open your voice
Don't
again.
cut people. Look, Alan, I always tell Alan people, don't cut people off. Give people a
I'm
minute to say
James.
hello. This is James' first ever time in a podcast, and James has volunteered to basically. I need to say the word Riz, me and Alan. That was completely the wrong word.
Question.
Grill? Basically,
Okay.
use people's questions to grill us. Is that the right word? Is that, yeah. I have no idea where inside these questions. Does Alan, do you know?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. I've seen some.
James,
And-
how would you describe these questions? Like, just so I can prepare myself.
Some of them are quite interesting.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well,
Some of them
Alan.
are quite amusing.
Okay. All right. I'm a little bit
God.
scared. I think we have a lot of questions to get through. So I appreciate everyone filling it in. I heard my mum filled this in, so I'm a bit worried. And I did see her fill it in and she was grinning, so I have no idea what she's wrote. But my mum's definitely listening, waiting for the response.
Answers.
Anyway, are we going in like a certain order, or are we just going to go with whatever questions that James has in front of him?
To be fair, I was just going to let James wing it.
Let James wing it then. James,
let
hit
James
us
wing it.
with the first question, please.
So you really want me to spread my wings and fly away?
Yes, absolutely. I believe in you, James.
I got no words.
What is the
So
first question?
Without further ado,
Okay.
I'm going to ask one of my questions, which I hope the answer will change very, very, very soon.
Okay, oh my god.
But question one, what is the most memorable concert or event you have attended?
Oh, who's going first? Alan, do you want to go first or should I go first?
No, I think you go first.
This is a really difficult question. Like, if you have watched or listened to the podcast or watched any of my streams, I'm a massive fan of concerts. So I've been to so many. Probably. Oh, it's so difficult, but I'm going to say Beyonce because that was just like the whole day was so magical. And I was right at the front. I queued for hours outside of the Tottenham Stadium with my sister, and we waited and waited and waited. And I was like, I'm going to get to the front. And I ran to the front and I hit the barrier right at the front. And she walked straight past me and literally was like in hands distance. Like it was insane. I'll never forget that. But also, like, I attend so many concerts. Like I've been close to some concerts. Like I've been right at the front at Harry Styles, Ray. I just love concerts. But I'm going to say Beyonce. What about you, Alan?
Hey, you lot, I'm going to probably grill the living hell out of me right now, but
Oh, God.
I've never been to concerts. I'm not really... I'll listen to anything, you know what I mean? Just
James, have you
stick
been to a
around
concert?
there.
I've not been to a concert, but the question did state concert or event.
Okay.
So-
Oh, what event? What event?
So I have been to some gaming events.
Have you actually?
Oh yeah, I've been to Insomnia.
Where's that? Don't know what that. What's
Birmingham.
insomnia?
Birmingham.
Isn't that when you can't sleep?
No.
I swear
Called
insomnia is where you can't
Insomnia
sleep.
Gaming Festival, right?
Oh,
And
what's? Okay,
not gonna
explain it to
lie.
me.
I think this year's was the best one I attended. I got free Yorkshire tea.
So oh my god, the event was that good that because they served you free Yorkshire tea. You can
No.
go to bloody Sainsbury's and buy
No,
Yorkshire.
no.
Okay.
They gave me Yorkshire tea. Gave me a box of free tea bags.
Oh, and you just carried it around the whole day.
Mate, I was happy with my Yorkshire tea.
If
you ever
not
want
the
free
most
tea, just
British
come to mine.
thing ever.
Yeah. Anyone that's listening in another country, but for God's sake, the British people are so annoying. James, what's the best event that you've attended then? Because you haven't gone to a concert. I think we talked about this before, actually.
I think one of the best events I've actually been to is one that's coming up in the next few weeks as well. It's London Pride.
Oh, I wanted to go to that.
The
when
best
is
memory
it?
I've got is it's on the 29th this year.
Oh, I'm out of the country. That's why I'm not going.
Wait, isn't it Pride Month?
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month, everyone!
Probably. Yeah, it is. Sorry, James. Talk about Pride 2017.
Yeah, it's the I was at university at the time, and it's the first year I ever went to Pride. I went to York Pride.
Oh, okay.
And I enjoyed it so much that I decided that I wanted to do it again. So I looked to see when the next Pride was, and I saw London Pride was coming up.
Yeah.
So out of the blue, I just decided to buy a train ticket to London with absolutely no plan of what to do when I got there. Went down to London, and I ended up spending my first day ever in London on my own, walking through London in the centre of the parade.
That's what I mean. They're
carrying
like,
the rainbow flag.
that's what like Pride. That's what Pride's so bad because you can just turn up, like no matter like where you're from or like what you identify as. Like that's what Pride's about. Like a lot of people have this like misconception that you have to like be part of the community or like you have to have, like some certain like things go to Pride. You can literally just join in, or you can watch, or you can literally just go and walk in the parade. Like you don't. Do you know what I mean? Like there's so many misconceptions, but like. Yeah, I've never been to one, but I would do want to. But I bet London's like the biggest one, obviously. Because Brighton, near I live, they've got like Girls Aloud performing. So yeah, like, but that's in
No.
August. I won't understand why Brighton Pride is in August. Like, do it in Pride Month. It's so weird. But yes, next question, James. Next question.
So this one is for a special question for Alan.
Oh, God.
And someone is asking, how old is Alan?
I am 23. No? Yeah, 23. I have to think about that then.
I love the way someone has to ask how old you are.
Yeah, but nobody really knows me.
Oh,
Do they
mysterious.
want to?
Literally.
What do you mean by that, James?
I just love the way that everyone has to ask how old you are.
I am 23. I know I don't sound it, but I am 23.
How old do you think you sound?
About 12.
Yeah, because we just ended my stream off Twitch, and Alan was literally called what's his face? Tiny Tim. I was like, oh my god.
As long as you don't make me do an impression of that.
Yeah, I don't think people would want to hear that in their ears. I think
falling off a bike again.
Rose to be off her bike again. Not Baby Tim, fucking hell. A Tiny Tim podcast is coming soon. We've actually managed to book Tiny Tim. But you can just pretend, couldn't we? We could just pretend that Tiny Tim's on the podcast and just be fucking Alan. Anyways, next question, please, James.
A special question for Jay.
Thank God.
Does Jay have a girlfriend?
Who asked that? Oh my God.
There is names. You'll be able to see it individually.
Wait, do they keep themselves anonymous or not?
The responses are anonymous per person, but the
Are we going to reveal them?
the names aren't associated with the answers.
Okay, great. No, I do not. It's like I think that's just I'm just gonna actually say no. I think there's no explanation. I just want to know who asked that question. I don't know. But yeah, no. Just no. Next question. So great. Next question. If that was Henry, I hate you.
The next question I'm going to assume is from Mummalite.
Great.
Oh dear.
When is Jay going to start doing his own washing?
Oh my god. Do you know what? She said this. She said, should I say that? And she actually did. Can I just say, mum, literally, does any other mum do this? They say, like, I'll say, oh, I'll do that. And they go and do it. Does your mums do that? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Does your mum do that, Alan?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh, I'll do that, or I'll lay the table, or I'll do this, I'll take the wall, and then they're like, oh no, it's fine, or oh no, I'll do it, it's okay, and I'm like, and I say like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. So like, when you stop saying mother, no, it's fine, then we can come to an agreement, you know. It's
know
like
what-
Family Feud.
You know what's even worse? When your mother's cooking in the kitchen, right?
Mm.
And she's like, you're walking there, she's like, get in my kitchen now. I'm just like, bruh, I'm gone.
No, do you know what a send off for me is and my mum? Sorry, mum, but when I ask, oh, what's for dinner tonight? Literally, shots fired. They think I'm asking what time's dinner, where the hell is dinner, why is dinner not made yet? Like I'm just asking like, oh, what's for dinner tonight? Like, do you know what I mean? Not to like make it for me instantly, like get in the kitchen. Like, do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? Did your mum do that?
Normally, if I ask my mum what's for dinner, I normally get told shit on toast.
Yeah, it's like or sarcasm. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's all sarcastic. Shit on toast.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Do you know what I mean?
It's a question, mother. Calm down.
I normally just go in the kitchen and make food.
Yeah, I know you do, James. Like James is just a professional freaking cook.
And just get told that, like, when I was younger, I used to just go and make food, and it's just like, oh, I was going to make this for dinner. I'm like, well, you could have told me that 5 hours ago.
Literally, that's what's always like. But yes, next question.
How cool would you rate yourselves on a scale of 1 to 10, and
That was
why?
so Henry. I don't like the word cool. What does cool mean to you, James? Like, how would you describe the word cool?
I mean, for me, I'd just take cool as temperature.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to take it like now. How cool am I right now? I'm like a solid 6. Alan, how cool are you?
Solid like 8. I'm hot. What can I say?
Okay. Please, someone just edit that. Someone just edit that one. The second of Alan going, "I'm hot." I don't like the word cool, but I don't like the word trendy. I don't really think I'm on trend or anything. So yeah, maybe I'll say like.
Would you prefer to say how much riz do you have?
How much riz do I have? Yeah.
Minus 5,000.
Yeah, literally. Alan, how much riz do you have?
Well, you know what where I've been, so I'm gonna say like a solid 9. No, I'm joking. I'm really bigging myself up here now.
Yeah, Alan at his little fucking little. What would you work at a fair? He rizzes up everyone. Literally everyone.
Stop.
Not even.
No, stop.
They
Stop.
don't even need to be humans. They just anyway. Moving swiftly on. Next question.
So, what is Jay's biggest ick about Alan, and what is Alan's biggest ick about Jay?
Oh, I love that question. Oh my god. Wait, who's going first?
I think you should, because
Great. Maybe your hair in a minute.
wow.
Yeah, just your hair. But that's like understandable because you shaved it all off. Because it's
Yeah,
like a
for
little bit
charity?
Yeah, no, it's for charity, but like because you didn't shave it very well, it's like uneven.
Mom,
Wait, what about his
Jay said
hair?
you're a
Is
shit barber.
excellent.
What'd you say? Sorry, Alan?
I said, Mom, Jay said you're a shit barber.
Didn't say no. Hold on. I just said because like it wasn't done professionally. It's not like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Mom used to be a hairdresser.
Oh well. What? It didn't. It didn't look like when you started doing it. To be fair, I didn't even know your mum did it. I thought you did it.
No.
I swear you did it. You did half of
I
it.
did half of it.
That's where it went wrong.
That's where it went wrong. I couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, because I remember watching that, and you literally just like got the shaver and just went straight through your head. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, Alan, what's your biggest ick about me then, huh?
Oh,
Don't make it out like you had like 1,000.
Right.
You were on about this earlier?
Yeah, we was.
Oh my god. That's
right before the podcast started.
That's bullying.
It's not bullying, it's the truth.
Okay, what's the ick?
Yeah, you can't get a word in edgeway with Jay round.
What? Yes, you can. No,
James,
like people. You say that, but I actually, like in real life, I barely talk. Like I promise, that's so funny. Not maybe okay, maybe I do talk, but like not like as much as I would do on stream. How do you mean you can't get a word in edgeway? Give me an example where you can't get a word in edgeway, Alan.
Right now. No, I'm joking.
Right now.
I'm joking.
Okay, Alan.
To be fair, like that was just me playing everyone up, but I don't really have a nick with Jay.
There's a difference between like an ick and then being like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like something you dislike about them, which I don't really have nothing.
Yeah, if you won't be friends with someone if you have an ick about them. Do you know what I mean? Like, any of my friends I don't have an ick about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
There's a difference between like if you like, you know, like when in relationships and someone gives you the ick. That's different because you're like you don't look at them that way. If I looked at someone that way, then I have so many icks. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But like an ick to me is like being tall. So
Henry.
like, yeah, but that's not like Henry. That's just like a whole thing. But not Henry's like an ick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a new word as well. When do people start using the word ick? Because that's like a whole new thing, I swear.
It's just the fact that we're getting old.
Yeah, like maybe I'm like understanding that more, but like a couple years ago, no one used the word ick.
No, they didn't.
So anyway, next question.
I would just like to add that it's not necessarily bullying; it's character building.
Character building. This is my story arc.
This is my line.
It's actually about your hair. The only thing is about your hair. I wasn't going for you like it looks bad. It's just because like you know you shaved off all your hair. Do you know what I mean?
Crying now, thanks.
I wasn't like saying like your hair is always an ick, but I did actually say to you the other day it does suit you.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's too short.
Yeah, like it's not meant to be like that. Do you know what I mean? You did it all yourself.
I did it for charity, and that's all that matters.
Anyways, James, next
Someone
question.
is asking, what is Jay's favourite pickup line?
That is so Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Jeff has some really good pickup lines, Jeff, so I do inspire off of you. I loved your one about American schools. That was really good. I don't really use pickup lines though. Who here has used a pickup line? Alan, have you used a pickup line?
No, I don't have to use pickup lines.
Yeah, but like, have you ever in your life tried to use a pickup line?
No.
Exactly. James, have you ever tried to use a pickup line?
Cringy.
Like, seriously, like, have you actually tried to seriously use them?
I don't have any memory of them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any, like, ones on top of my head. Like, I've been told some good ones, but I don't have these off my head. So I wish I could answer that, but I could probably be here going like, for like 10 minutes. If it comes to me, I would say. Alan, do you have a favorite pickup line if you could think of one on top of your head? Oh God, he's laughing. What is it, Alan?
Hold on, I'm just trying to think of one.
See, this is what I mean. I sit here and I go, and I can think of one, but like, it doesn't really help on a podcast. James, have you got any in your head or no?
Kind of thinking of one, but it's a bit weird and kind of cringy.
Okay.
Is it the same one I'm thinking of?
I think I'm thinking that one as well, but let's just not.
I'm just gonna put it in the chat right now.
Okay, we'll put it on the screen, and if it's if it's not bad, then we'll say it. I like the ones where like they're just like really cringy. I like cringy pickup lines, like dad jokes.
That's not the one I was thinking of.
Alan just put Is that? I'm saying it because that's not that bad. Alan said, "Is that a sausage, or are you happy to see me?" Alan, are you okay?
No, that's like the first.
Alan, have you used that one?
No. Why would I use that one?
Why are you talking about sausages?
Well,
You're right. All right, let's move on from this sausage talk. James, next question, please.
So, following on from that little bit of a topic there, that little diversion,
Oh God,
we do have a wonderful question here for Alan.
about sausages.
oh God.
Alan, when did you know you were gay?
I don't get this right. Why does everyone think I'm gay?
I mean, have you seen the pickup line you just tried to use?
I know. Well, true. I think, right. I just want to clarify to everyone.
God, he's thinking.
I've got nothing wrong against gay people or anything like that. I love them. But I don't feel that way. I just ain't nothing going anywhere.
I completely get that though.
Yeah. I think it's because, like, when I was younger, I used to hang around with a lot of females because I never used to get on with blokes, to be fair. But I don't swing that way.
I think, like, just to add on, like, can I just add on that idea of, like, people hanging out with girls, making them gay? Like, a lot of my friends are, like, I have a very good mix of friends now. So I hate the whole misconception that, like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I'm closer to girls. Like, my best friends are probably girls, but, like, I've been best friends with Henry for, like, 7 to 8 years, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but that's what people used to say about me, because in primary school, my whole friend group was girls. I did not hang out with any guys at the end of year 6, like all girls. But that's because Chloe, you've had on the podcast, she's like a sister to me, and also she used to be my neighbor. So do you know what I mean? Like that's who I used to hang out with, and then it was kind of like, do you know what I mean? Friendships just form that way, and also like guys are just dickheads like most of the time in school. Do you know what I mean?
Can confirm.
So like but like I don't know. Like a lot of like I have a very good mix of friends. Like I don't. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of gender, I don't know why people always think that and then assume like that and this. Do you know what I mean? What do you think? I was going to ask James what he thinks. Maybe.
And personally, I don't think it really matters who you associate with, as long as everyone just accepts each other for who they are.
Yeah, literally. That's what I always say.
That's all that matters.
If you're not harming anybody, then do what you want. But if you're harming people, that's what I mean. Often the people that have the least, like, I'm going to use the word quirkiness, like, do you know what I mean? Like, the least amount of, like, uniqueness to themselves are the people that, like, I say this to James as well, like, all the time. It's, like, the people that are, like, I wanted to use the word normal. That's not, like, a good word to use, but, like, do you know what I mean? Like, ordinary.
The people that don't have much character to themselves.
Yeah, they're the people that are... Yeah. They're the people that are jealous of the people that have found themselves, are being themselves, but don't have any insecurities, because life's too short to like care what other people think. You know, there's always going to be that time when you're going to care what other people think about, because everyone does it. Even the most confident people, I always think about what people thinking, like not as much as like I used to, but there's always going to be like your head. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't suffer with social anxiety, like to like a little extent. Do you know what I mean? But don't let other people force that on you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
yeah. Moving on. Next question.
If you could change one thing about each other, what would it be?
That's a really good question.
You can go first because I've got nothing.
Oh, thanks, Alan. If I could change one thing about you, I know what it is.
Go on.
I know you've been going through some things at the minute, Alan, but and you've been busy. But like in your normal day-to-day life, you don't need to cancel your streams all the time, Alan, okay? Your community get excited. They're looking forward to your streams, and do you know what you do, Alan? You throw in the rug.
A bottle of milk.
You throw in the rug, Alan, and you say, "No, I'm not streaming today. I'll be live in 2 weeks' time." That's the only thing I would change about you. But you know, life does take over, so I do understand.
Yeah.
But if I had to change anything, that would be it. And that's not even a negative. That's just something like
positive because it helps me grow today.
Helps you what? Sorry.
Helps me grow at the end of the day. So it's not really a negative; it's a positive. It's
But I'm not saying
no,
that
no,
you
no. I was like saying it's a feedback that
yeah,
sometimes you need.
it's constructive criticism. Because like I love your community so much, and your community is so great.
They're
Because they literally,
questionable.
if you don't stream, they're very questionable. But if you don't stream in months, they literally come back like nothing happened, and I
Yeah,
love
they
that. So like we just need to feed them more, you know? Because in April, you fed them so much.
That's
Like
probably why
literally,
I'm so exhausted right
yeah.
now.
I don't blame you, to be honest. I don't blame you. But I wouldn't change that to you like as a negative. That's just like because I can't think of you anything like to do with your character or anything. I had to say that. What do you think, Alan, about me?
Honestly, I don't actually know.
Oh, it's nice.
Other than, let's go. Actually, I've got some. Your voice, your eyes. No, I'm joking.
I just think you're your whole face, actually.
Couldn't do it with some freaking
Botox.
Yeah. No, that's mean.
That's very mean.
I know you don't save your streams, but you probably should.
Save them.
Yeah, like on Twitch.
Mm.
But
I
then,
agree, but
I suppose it's because playing copyrighted music and stuff.
yeah, that's exactly the reason I was about to say.
Yeah.
Because in my streams, right, I always play copyrighted music all the time. Like I'm always playing like Lana Del Rey and all my only playlist. And if I upload it to Twitch, they just don't like it. They're like, no, delete. And then if I keep doing it, they actually start to like
Copyright
warn
strike
me and strike me and then hide my channel. So that's why I don't use I do use copyrighted music, but
that's what you don't say.
If you don't want it uploading to your VODs, like the copyrighted music uploading to your VODs, then just drop me a message and I'll help you sort that out.
Oh, look, James. This is why we need James in life. There we go. I've just solved that. Yeah, but I have to sort that out because it's. I don't know. People do sometimes with voice. So if I've got a stream of like my nan, do you know what I mean? Or like like when you put me on the radio, James, like I uploaded that. But most of the time, like I don't know, because obviously like at the minute I'm focusing on like my music and stuff, and that's taking a lot of my time. Yes, I'm streaming the same amount, but like the streams, there's nothing like the streams are like the normal things and everyone's playing and stuff, but like I'm not doing anything like big events on Twitch at the minute or anything. So do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a fun fact for you, everyone. Next question, James.
Alan, have you had a girlfriend before, and has she ever met your family?
Is that for me?
No, that's for me.
I was about to say bloody hell.
Can we get into it? Of
Alan,
course,
yeah,
I've
get
had a
into it.
girlfriend.
You actually?
Yeah, I ain't that lonely. Jesus.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
Hold his left hand.
Whoa.
Whoa, I just got that. Sorry, that was funny.
She has met my family. Let's just say it didn't go down very well.
Oh dear. Did it go down badly during the relationship or after the relationship?
Both.
Oh god, that's not good.
So I'll tell you a little bit. We went for a meal for my granddad's 60th. And I'd only just started seeing her. I think we got about a month into our relationship. And before she come out, she got absolutely hammered.
Oh god.
Taking the mick out my cousin, taking the mick out of the family. And my mum don't like many people anyway, but my mum don't like her.
Yeah, I mean that's not good. Just like and she's gone, I assume.
Damn right.
Oh, anyway,
2 years
good question. I like that question. Next question.
Have you two ever had any fights between each other? Ooh. And this is not physical because we know Jay would win. But any relationship
It's also impossible for us to have like physical fights anyway.
Yeah, me and Alan,
England.
Yeah, even though we do talk a lot, we have never met in person yet. You know, me and Alan met through crypto. I'm not going to go through our whole origin story, but yeah. No, we haven't. I don't think.
I don't think we've ever had any disagreements or anything, have we?
No. They've always been quite nice to each other, actually. Not yet, anyway.
Still time.
I don't No, I literally can't. Not even when I was in Cryptic, I never got annoyed at you. I always went to you if I had a problem.
Well, I was the manager.
Yeah, I never had a problem with Alan. I had a problem with like people like higher up than Alan.
The
But
thing
that's
is,
like,
go on.
sorry, I was just gonna say that was like a common problem. Like everyone had the same problem as I did. It wasn't just like me being a bitch or anything. Like, yeah.
I
What were you
suppose
gonna
as
say?
well, like with like how me and you met, with me having like holding power and that over everybody. It's sometimes the way you present yourself to people and speak to people. You just gotta speak to them with literally. I was gonna say common sense, but that's the wrong word. Just decency.
Yeah, you've never
I
ever
don't think
spoken
I've
to
ever
me.
been
No,
a
you
dickhead
haven't.
to you. Because that like
No.
me. I'm a very nice person.
It's always funny because me and Alan are very different people, but we always like, I think that's like it's always like the people that are from different, like have different backgrounds or anything, always get on better. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've never had an issue with Alan. I've never had an issue with James. I've never had an issue with really anyone in my community. And if they did, they're long gone. So yeah. Next question.
So my next question is one that will hopefully slightly embarrass you.
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
Embarrass who? Embarrass who?
Both of you.
Oh,
Oh
brilliant.
God.
And it's, have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character? And if so, who?
Oh my God. Have I actually had one?
I don't think I have on a cartoon character.
On a cartoon character?
Like an animated character?
Hey, the mum from Fairy Odd Parents kind of fit that.
Um, what's the little green thing called in Phineas and Ferb?
Perry the Platypus?
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It,
No, that's for me. No.
Yeah, I don't actually think I have. Do you know what? Like
Yeah.
sometimes when you watch cartoons, you're like, oh my God, they would look good in real life, but I don't really get that energy of like, oh my God, I have a massive crush on people that are animated. I just can't get my head behind it. Do you know what I mean?
Have you, Jane?
You know?
yeah, would you like to know a funny story about me, though?
Go on then.
Oh God.
Relating to this question. So, when I was younger, I always used to get called gay at school.
Yeah.
And to try and throw people off the scent, I used to pretend that I had a crush on Lisa Simpson.
Sorry, I don't need to laugh. Sorry. Oh my God, Lisa Simpson, out of all people, James. Lisa. Did it
was just-
work?
Absolutely not.
You could have chose someone like a bit better. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think I know anyone that has a crush on a Simpsons character.
To be fair, Homer's kind of fit there. Am I right?
Yeah, true. That's my type.
Marge. Woo!
That hair is impressive. I'm sorry. Do you know
I'm
how like
sorry.
creep? What were you gonna say?
I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm taking the mick out of James, but I'm not. I promise.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna make either.
I mean, have
I
you
would just
seen Ned
love.
Flanders?
What'd you say?
Have you seen Ned Flanders
He.
when he's in the skiing suit?
No, what happened?
He's got a six pack and everything, innit? Have you
Have
seen
you not
that?
seen the memes?
I haven't seen the meme. I need to see that. Send it to me
Okay.
afterwards. But I just always think like with the Simpsons, like they would look so creepy in real life. Like have you ever seen like them animations of like Simpsons in real life? It's so scary. Especially Marge. Oh my God. Anyways, next question. And good try, James, with Lisa. Oh my God. I need everyone right now. Type up Ned Flanders ski costume because what I'm seeing right now is something else. I've completely changed my mind about that question.
Boo to you.
I mean, that's what I had to search for that because that's what it's actually called.
Sexy Flanders. Okay, we love it. All right, James. Let's move on from Sexy Flanders. Next question.
I mean,
I might
that's
just
what it's
name
called
the
in the
episode.
episode.
I might just name the episode Sexy Flanders. All right,
So-
let's move on from Sexy Flanders.
What is your biggest fear?
Oh,
I think you might know, Jay's.
what do you think mine is?
Releasing a song and getting no listens to it.
No.
Literally, that is my biggest fear. I've been very lucky that my songs don't get any listens because I have a very nice community. But that does very much scare me. Yeah. But I haven't faced that yet. I've been very lucky and very fortunate, and yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever been in a situation where my songs get 0 listens because I put a lot of work into them, like behind the scenes, to, like push them out to other places. But that is a fear of mine. Like the fear of me is like me spending like how long I spent on the album, like 2 years and like thousands, like probably 1,000 hours. I'm not even joking. And then it like getting no listens would be like so scary. But I know it wouldn't happen because I have a community. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that is a fear. That's a new fear unlocked, James. Alan, what's yours?
I don't. Mate, stick a big spider in front of me. I'm going to scream like a little bitch. I'll be honest.
About to say.
That's literally it, though.
Everyone, I think, I don't know, like a lot of people, people that have spiders as pets will never understand them. People. James, do you have a spider as a pet?
Unless you count 2 cats with like 4 legs each.
Do you like spiders, James?
Spiders don't bother me.
Yeah, see, I knew you would say that. I don't know why, but I just can't stand spiders, even the small ones. Like if I'm like going to bed at night and I see a spider on my ceiling, I can't sleep. Like what was it that goes in my ear? What was it that crawls? Like, do you know what I mean? Has anyone ever found a spider in their bed? Oh my god.
No, let me. No, because you know what happened? Literally, this was like about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
I was lying in bed and I was on TikTok and I felt this thing crawling over me. And I like looked down and there was just this spider in my face. I'm not kidding you. I've never darted out of bed so fast in my life.
Serious? Oh my god. Same thing happened to me.
Hole in my wall.
From a hole in you? Did you actually?
I'll send you a picture of it, but I threw a piece of timber at a spider.
That's so bad. Because I remember I had this something. I literally pulled up my cover and there was this big. Like some of the spiders are like brown. This is a black, horrible spider, and when I lifted up the cover, it literally crawled towards me. I've never jumped so much in my life, and I always get scared in the summer to like check my pillows and stuff because I'm like I can't have them to me again. But yeah, James, what's your biggest fear?
I don't really know because I don't really find myself scared of much.
Straight people. That's a big fear. Straight men.
I would say I could try and say that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that because I do have some good friends who are straight.
Yeah, same.
Thank you.
Say you were.
You're not. Yeah, you're not on that list, Helen. Next question.
I'll just gradually bully Alan.
It's not bullying.
Yeah, it gets worse. As the episode goes on, the bullying gets worse. The Bully Cast. Welcome back. James, hit us with the next question.
Does Jay like Alan or Henry more?
Okay, this is no offense to Alan. I'm sure he knows the answer.
Fair enough.
I've known Henry for what, 8 years. I see Henry very often in real life. So as much as I love Alan, it's got to be Henry because if I said Alan, Henry would be very concerned. And I'm going on holiday with Henry. I've done like a lot of my childhood has been spent with Henry, so can't really say Alan in this situation.
Oh, that's understandable though. Henry's literally your best friend.
But like
I also feel like it's Henry asking this question.
Yeah, I feel like definitely Henry or like Jeff. I'm getting Jeff.
No, I'm getting Henry vibes.
But like if we had to rank the mod team, then
that is
Alan,
another question.
Is that actually? Oh my god, that's so great! I can't wait to get onto that. Next question.
And well, it's phrased slightly differently. Is roasted cereal the best mod?
No.
And then in brackets it says quite easy.
Quite easy.
Well, this isn't offense to anybody, but me and Roasted are on, just like I'm with Alan and just like I'm with you, James, like I'm with all my mods really, But me and Roasted specifically, I've known them for like longer than both you guys, and because we're like quite similar in age, we like me and Roasted know each other very well, like even more than like I know Alan. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So like on a personal level, I would say Roasted because Roasted's like, Roasted. I spend hours with Roasted like on my music and stuff, and like Roasted does all my art and like, do you know what I mean? So like Roasted cereal is like, what'd you say?
You've got a closer bond with Roasted, I'd
Yeah,
say.
but I have a close one with everyone like here, like
Yeah, but I'd say it's a lot closer.
Yeah, because Roasted's like a good friend of mine. Do you know what I mean? And like they're, do you know what I mean? So like, it's not like ranking the mod team. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I have like same with Jappy as well, but like more Roasted. As much as I love Jappy as well, and I love Skull. Like Roasted, we all have a personal bond, and like I speak to Roasted like nearly an hour every day sometimes, like in a VC and stuff, like talking about my music and stuff. And they're the only person in the world that's heard my whole album and stuff like that. So do you know what I mean? So like that personal connection, like talking about everything like that, has brought us a lot closer together and stuff. So yes, not on like a level of like who's the better mod and who's more like, do you know what I mean? Because then Roasted would be at the bottom because Roasted is probably the least active of my streamers. Maybe Skull, but we don't talk about that. Roasted's been more active recently, but
we love
Next question. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, it was a really good one.
I think the worst thing is I'm not working through these questions in any particular order.
You're just like shuffling. You're doing Alan.
No, I always work in order.
Alan's never organised.
Shut up! I literally write scripts.
Because he's so disorganized. He's gonna. Do you know what I mean? Alan needs the whole script for his podcast, don't you, Alan? Oh.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I just got told to wing it, so I'm just winging it.
All the best content gets out of winging it.
Yeah.
So, how many past relationships have each of you had? And how would you rate the best one out of 10 and the worst
fuck
one?
Off. Who put that? Was that you, James?
No.
Who was that?
I don't actually think I've answered it. I can't say.
For God's sake, I hate that person. Alan, you're going first because I don't even want to answer that one. I will, but
do I really have to?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say, for a start off, I wouldn't rate school or anything because we're all young.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Primary school, that is. Secondary school, on the other hand, there was 1, 2.
We were working primary school.
If you need any more fingers, I'm here.
There was 3 in primary school.
In case you lose count.
High school, sorry. Then there was. Also, I've had 4 relationships.
I'm talking. Are these proper relationships though? Like
these are proper relationships. Yeah.
Okay, because
I've gone on everything after like year 11.
Okay.
I'd say 4.
Okay, so what was the question? To rank them?
Yeah.
Like, how many past relationships have you had, and like rate them on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay.
I'm going into my 5th one.
Oh, Alan, you're really trying to get into that, Alan. I've seen you today. You're really trying to spill some tea.
I'm not, I promise.
Okay.
Right, let's go with my latest ex. Minus 1,000.
Okay. Was that the one that had the story?
Yeah, this is the one I was on about earlier.
Okay.
The second one.
Just give them like a 1 out of 10.
1.
What about the other ones? Or do you not have enough time to rank the other? Like,
to be fair, I'd rate the rest like a solid 6, 7. That was decent.
See, look, if I'm going on my relationship, I've only had like 1 proper relationship, and because I'm obviously like I'm not like massively younger than you, but do you know what I mean? 5 years is like quite a lot of time in terms of like relationships. So I've had like here and there, but I haven't had like I've only properly had 1. So I'd probably give that one like. I mean, at the time it was probably like a good 9, but now I look back at it, I'm like, no, that was so wrong. So I'll give it like a 5 because I wouldn't have some great vinyls other than that. You know, my vinyl collection really grew in that time because, you know, I couldn't afford that. You know, my £80 Beyonce vinyl that I got for Christmas. Thank you very much. I'll take that any day. I don't have to pay for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Next.
thank you. Next. So I'm not a gold digger, but you know what I mean? When you look back on things, like, oh, you paid for that. I need to pay for that. Did you pay for that? So thank you very much.
See, we was talking about like the talking stage and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Here all night.
Yeah,
Frickin'
no,
hell.
no.
You don't want to know how many talking stages I've had.
Oh mate, let's not get into it.
I think it's even worse for like people that are rolling with the LGBT though.
Yeah.
It's like, I know James can agree that just, yeah, we won't get into it.
Let's not get
But yeah.
into it.
Won't get into it unless I want to get cancelled.
Yeah, and this one's get cancelled, and my mum to start crying. So yeah, I'm joking, mum. Next question.
How gullible do you consider yourself?
Oh, I'm really gonna put it out there, and people know that I'm very gullible. Like, I think I was in. This is gonna sound really fake, and I promise I'm not fake. Like, you know, people that are gullible because they're fake.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not like that. We went down to Underground the other day in London, and I think it was Henry. I think I was on my way to my other friend, and she went, "Oh my god, look, it's a plane." But it was a fucking billboard, and I generally thought, like, because I just lost where I was, like, I was just too busy chatting. I generally thought that I was going to turn around and be a fucking plane in the Underground.
Okay, dickhead.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, I promise I'm not joking. Like, generally, I can be very easy to gullible. Like, if my dad always winds me up, like, because he knows. You're quite gullible as well, Alan, I think.
Hey.
Because you go,
No.
really? And then,
I mean,
yeah, it's like,
I have pranked Alan a few times by telling him his mic's muted on stream.
Oh mate, that's
his
literally
what?
Mike's muted on the stream.
Oh my god. I hate it when people do that. Oh my god, it's so annoying.
The one time I was literally muted. And now I always panic.
That's such an Alan thing to happen though.
Yeah, true. See, I wouldn't rank myself that gullible. Like, the lads try it at work and I just laugh at them. Just start laughing at them now.
Oh really?
Yeah. Have you ever
James,
been sent for a glass hammer or like a long stand or anything like that?
A long wait, Sky
what's that?
Carton.
What's that? Sorry, what's that? Am I missing something?
So when you start at a new place, you always try and prank the new person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when I was working in the kitchens and stuff, I used to say, "Oh, can you just go get the the glass hammer?"
Oh right.
But you wouldn't have a hammer made of glass, so
yeah, it'd just break, wouldn't it?
True.
And like a long way, you can't get.
I love bullying the new people. I do feel bad, but you know.
You know, we got someone at work the other day, right? We was fitting carpet tiles in the office, and my boss turned around to him and there was like, "Can you go and get the grey carpet filler out the stores, please?" And literally, he was gone 20 minutes looking for grey carpet filler. You can't get grey carpet filler.
Oh,
it's non-existent.
At least he's getting paid though.
And then he went and asked my granddad for it as well.
Oh my god. I mean, so what did he say?
He said to be in the office.
I love when everyone's in on it as well.
It's great.
Maria's very gullible as well. If Maria's listening, she's very gullible.
How gullible are you, James?
I'd like to say I'm not very gullible because I ask too many questions.
Yeah, I think
I have been caught out a few times.
I don't see you as a very gullible person, James, because like, you know, if I ever need a question about like streaming and something, I always go to you. So, you know, often dumb people are quite gullible. I'm not saying I'm dumb. I don't know, like, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if sometimes I just lack common sense in certain places. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, the next question. Let's move on from me being dumb. I'm not dumb. Okay, I promise.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not dumb. Okay. Always people think I'm dumb, and then I will like be 10 times more intelligent than them. Anyway,
well, we can tell you dye your hair from blonde.
Oh my god, blonde? It's not blonde.
That's why I said from blonde.
From blonde, but my hair's not blonde anyway.
You're ginger, ain't you?
It's ginger. So, yeah, I mean,
Is
some
it-
people like if it's like a bad hair day, you can probably tell. Yeah, I like my hair color actually. Next question, James.
So, a fun question for Jay, similar
Yay.
to one that we asked Alan earlier. So, Jay, when did you know you were straight?
Basically, I went to a Madonna concert, and she was like on this bed, and she was just, yeah. Do you know what? I was very concerned when I went to Madonna. There was a lot of weird stuff going on. There was this woman was running around with her tits out, and my mum said she's got her tits out, and I went, no, she hasn't. And then like they showed it on screen, I was like, oh my god, she's got her tits out. But no. Probably when I saw Madison Beer, because that woman is literally
she's stunning, yeah.
she is on another level, and I was so close to her. I was like, what's the actual fuck? Like, if anyone, she is literally like an angel. Like she, like, is like perfection. Like, do you know what I mean? Like she's what everyone wants to be. And I think she doesn't even. I don't think she even really knows that. Like, she's confident, but she's not like. You know, like the people, you know, like performers that like really are really confident and like do all these weird dances and stuff. Like she doesn't do any of that. But anyway, sadly, never. Sorry to disappoint, guys. Next question, James.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Dogs, dogs, dogs. It's such an easy question. Dogs.
But what about Loki and Thor?
Sorry. I love your cats, James. I really do. They're really cute, but my two dogs are the loves of my life. You know.
See,
What do
I've
you
got
think,
both.
Alan?
I've got both. I've got dogs and cats, but I prefer my dogs.
What, you were going to say you prefer your rabbit?
Yeah, what about your rabbit?
I love Benji. Oh, Benji's so little shit keeps biting my top though. But
Sorry, do you need to let something out there, Alan? Are you holding that in?
just the rage, like
It's just some inner
my
rage.
expensive top, my £60 jumper, a bit of fucking hole in it, the little bastard.
Oh my god. Do they have that sharp teeth?
Mate,
I didn't know they
I
had
don't
that
know.
sharp
I'm
teeth.
waiting for him to bite me. He ain't bit me yet.
Oh, okay. Well, when it does happen, let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm pissing out of blood.
I just want to say, like, when I know Alan says he prefers his dogs to cats, and no offense, like James who owns cats, I love cats. Like, I do love cats. Like, when I go to friends' people's house and they have cats, I'm always sitting with them, like, on my lap. But personally, just growing up with dogs, I do think that they're more loving. But I think it depends what cat you have. I know your cats, James, are really loving, so it doesn't really apply to you. But some cats, not your cats, James, because I know your cats. Like when you've sent pictures of them, they're always with you and stuff. There's just some cats that I see, and they're always outside. They come in for food and they leave again. Like my ex
was
had a
like
cat. Yeah, my ex's cat that was like that. I'm sorry, Alan. What did you say?
that.
My ex was like that. She only came back when she wanted food.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's really got me. That's really got to me. Yeah, like my ex's cat, like used to come in for food, and they would like make fun of it, and then like they'd be like didn't really love it, and they'd just leave again. Like, and they were like, "Oh, the cat doesn't really like us." I'm like, I used to sit with that cat all the time. Like, they used to hate that cat. It was a really cute cat though. But yeah, I think cats are really cute, but I just find personally dogs are more loving, and you can like. I don't know. I think it depends what dog though, and it depends what cat. So yeah, but that's just from my personal experience because I know, James, you have very different experience to that because your cats are quite loving, aren't they?
Sometimes a bit too loving.
Exactly.
Especially at 5 o'clock in the morning when they're trying to claw at my face.
That's what I mean. They're like, but I think there's like different types of cats, isn't there as well? Is there? Like,
Yeah.
what type of cats do you have, James?
I don't actually know. I think they're just domestic short hair for UK.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I've got. Domestic UK.
I just think that I think cats are very unique. Like, whereas like all dogs are quite like loving in a way. I think like most dogs, like most breeds, like Labradors, you know what I mean, like Springers and stuff like that. But then like some cats can be like very unique and be like always outside, and you know what I mean. But,
See, my Springer Spaniel, right? He was freaking evil.
Really?
Mate, if we used to play our mum up, he used to chase us up the garden.
Ugh.
Honestly,
like-
that is true story.
Well, like in an evil way.
I've never told you the story of what happened.
No.
So the once my brother Daniel, he was playing up my mum, and he chased
Yeah.
my brother up the garden in our old house. Literally pulled his trousers down and bit him on the arse.
What the hell?
He was evil, man.
I've never known a springer to be like that because my springers literally they'll lay on the floor and I will literally like lift up like their arms. I literally lay with them and they literally would like I would lay on their chest. I would literally like do you know what I mean? Like I could literally like
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Not that I would do it, but if I like poked and prodded my springers like in like you know what I mean? Like when you know with some dogs if you like touch like their back or something they get really fucking pissed off and do you know what I mean? Like start growling. My dogs would never do that, do you know what I mean?
My old dog.
Like my dogs are quite old though, so but they've always been like that. Like, my dog loves a cuddle, and like he would literally like come lay on top of you. He's like this big oaf. And my dog Bramble is like, yeah, she was 13 yesterday, which was very cute.
Aw.
But yeah, my dog Tommy has like no brain cells, so he thinks he's like a Chihuahua, but he's a massive dog. So yeah. But next question. Love dogs.
Yeah, I will say like I currently have 2 cats, but I do wish I could have got a dog. Like the only reason I couldn't
Really?
get a dog is because like I work like 9-10 hours a day. It's not
Yeah,
feasible to like leave them alone in the house for that
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, I
it's
get
not
that.
humane. So I was thinking more for their sake.
well, in the future, James, I do recommend getting a dog because I think you would like it.
Depends if I ever get to that schedule. Might have to be when I retire
When you retire, I'm sure it won't be James.
at the ripe old age of 95.
Yeah, literally. By the time the retirement age goes up, I'll be dead. To be honest, but you know. Next question, James. We're
Not
gonna
sure who
move up.
submitted this question, but the question is: how can bees fly?
What?
That was Henry who asked that question.
Who?
How
Who?
can bees fly?
Whoever submitted this question, do I look like
It was
Google?
Henry.
But why are you asking me about that? I don't bloody know. They have wings, don't they? Why are you chatting about me about that? I don't know what it's about. Is it?
They
Do you
just
know how
flap.
bees fly? They just flap. Yeah, they go off. They buzz
No.
around, don't they?
Henry, what you got to do is you go and pick a bee up off the floor, right? And you just go, boyak, and you throw it.
Oh my god. Just want
Well-
to say, guys, anyone listening, bees are very important to nature. Do not do booyaka them across a fucking room. Alan. Very bad influence.
Don't squish bees, please.
Don't squish bees. Squish wasps. Fucking evil bitches.
Squish Jay, but don't squish bees.
Good luck squishing me, mate. Anyway.
Well,
James,
to
what
answer
were you
what
gonna say?
would be, I believe, is Henry's curiosity.
Henry's curiosity.
In 1996, which just so happens to be also the year of something highly magnificent,
I thought you were going to say your birthday then. I was like, whoa. You really?
it was the year I was born, 1996.
I thought you said 1969 then. I was like, James, you're not that old.
What happened in
it-
1996?
It was discovered that bees have tiny tornado-like airflows that form on the leading edge of their wings, known as leading edge vortices, and that's how they fly.
You know what? This is why I love this podcast because we're just an all-rounded. We're so educational and such a
Welcome to
movement.
the Science Podcast with James.
Yeah, the science podcast. They could get like a little theme tune. I could do it. The science podcast with James. Done. There you go. Done.
Oh my god.
That was really good, wasn't it? And do you know what? I make music. Do you know what I mean? That's the taste. I'm kidding. Do you know what? Because I always laugh at some stream. Because on stream, if you've watched me, I always like jokingly like sing and stuff, and like do like these strange voices, like impersonate people. And then I realize, oh my god, I'm really not promoting my music because everyone probably thinks I sound like that. Do you know what I mean? So I've been trying to cut that out.
You do sound like that, though.
Yeah, I do. I have discovered recently that I do actually sound like that.
Like a drowning cat.
A drowning
What?
cat. Thanks, James. I'm so sorry. James, how much have you streamed my song?
I don't know.
James,
We'll find out in
can we just
December.
clarify for my like PR that James is joking.
Am I?
James, are you actually joking? Do you think I sound like a drowning cat?
course I don't.
Moving on quickly.
Guys, do I actually sound like that?
No.
Thank you. Sorry, I got scared there. Thank you so much, Alan. Alan's my biggest fan, so Alan would lie to
Kind
me.
of referring back to that gullible question, right?
Yeah. This is what I mean because I fall for that. Because someone said that on TikTok the other day. They said you sound like shit. And they were like, I'm only kidding. And I was like, well, why'd you say that then? Anyway, sorry, moving on. Carrying on. Next question.
So, have you ever had a recurring dream, and what was that recurring dream about?
Alan, we're not allowed to talk about your dirty dreams. Alan,
No, this is not a dirty dream.
Okay.
So, I was living in the old house, right? And this is before I found out we was moving. But I had literally 5 back-to-back dreams of us moving to a house that was like on a corner. Right?
Yeah.
And guess what?
You moved to the middle terrace.
No, we moved to a house on the corner.
Oh my god, this is what we're chatting about because I have dreams of that all the time. Do you ever get in these situations where like you'll be in a room and something random will happen and be like, I swear I've done this before, or like I swear I had this in a dream. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Because like I was around Maria's house the other day and like I don't know, I had this like really like sudden realization. It's like, oh my god, I've seen this in a dream before. Like just like me only being around like this table.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get that?
Yeah, you do.
But why do I get that?
There is a theory that all of time is happening at the exact same time, and the only reason that we perceive time as passing is because we're stuck in the third dimension, whereas time's the fourth dimension, which we can't see into.
So,
What?
while we're on the subject of talking about dreams and stuff.
So I'm just trying to get whatever James just said. Sorry. That is wicked. I love that idea.
So
Sorry, Alan, carry on.
My cousin is what you call an empath. I don't know if you lot know what that means. That just basically means someone that's like in touch with the paranormal. So they can hear them speak
Is this
to
Paige?
No, I'm not on about Paige.
Okay.
But she was like, she had a dream that we was in my house playing with a spirit box.
Yeah.
She was like, never touch one. Basically, is what that I was told. Never touch one. Never record you touching or speaking to a spirit box.
Yeah.
So there goes my plans out the window.
So they said like don't ever do it.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, apparently I got possessed.
Whoa.
But
There's not part of you just wants to do it for like the lows.
No, because I don't want to be possessed. And plus,
But would you get possessed in a good way?
no, I don't know. I would
Yeah,
I could perform an exorcism.
No.
I could perform an exorcism, yeah.
I'll probably be dead if you do perform an exorcism.
Hold on. How do you perform an exorcism? Do you like spin around in a circle with a cross?
No.
You chant some Latin into a pentagram.
Oh, right, okay.
But
Just
yeah,
watch The
anyway.
Conjuring.
Or Supernatural.
Any film that involves any of that. Next question, guys. Next question. So we've got left. There's a lot of questions going in. Sorry, James, I cut you off. How many questions have you
What's
got
the
left?
biggest lie you've told to a friend?
Oh my god, that was definitely Henry.
What's the biggest lie you've told Henry that he wants you to confess to the world?
I can't think of one. Oh my god, I can't think of one. Alan, can you think of one?
Oh, mate.
You can think of one.
No, mine is, to be fair, like, we was meant to be going out drinking, and I turned around to him and I was like, yeah, I'm really ill.
Yeah, no, okay. That's the only lie I could think of. Is like sometimes I lie to be like, oh yeah, no, like I can't do that anymore or something like that. I find it quite difficult to lie sometimes. Like I don't really lie to my good friends, but like sometimes I lie to people, be like, oh yeah, like we can meet soon or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You know when you're talking to an old friend, they're like, oh yeah, like we need to catch up soon. Like, oh yeah, like yeah. Well, once I went to the cinema with my friend who really wanted to see a film, and I lied to them. I don't know what friend it was, but I lied to them saying I hadn't seen this film before, even though I had, because they were like really excited to see it with me for the first time. So yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was Cruella, and I watched it twice. It was a good film. Next question, James. There's still like some rapid fire questions. I don't know how many we've got. How many have we got left, James? We've got quite a lot.
Some of them quite basic questions, like
Okay.
do you prefer steak or burger?
I'm gonna go burger.
Burger.
Yeah. Next question.
It depends on how big the steak is. To be fair, for me.
True. I do like a good like. Have you been to the restaurant Flatiron?
No.
Never heard of it.
Okay, anyway, it's in like London. Super, I haven't been to it, but it's really nice. But I don't know. I do like steak, but burger, a chicken burger. Oh my god, absolutely. Okay, next question, James. This rapid fire these basic questions.
Is Alan a fan of pineapple?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Pineapple? What about pineapple?
Pineapple on pizza?
No, it's just, is Alan a fan of pineapple?
Not really. Stop swearing at me. I don't like fruit.
So you don't like me then?
Oh,
You ain't that fruity, mate.
Look at the
You're
homophobia.
like no, that's mean.
I don't think Alan even knows what fruit is.
Yeah, what's that?
Next question.
So we've all heard about pineapple on pizza.
Mm.
What would you say to sushi on pizza? Yes or no?
I said. Oh my god! Who was this? I said this on stream the other day, and I said that I loved sushi and pizza, and then someone thought I said sushi on pizza. No, sushi has such a weird, great taste. You can't put it on pizza.
No, no.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, I do have a confession. I've never had sushi.
Me neither.
Oh my guys! What the hell? I might leave now. You never had sushi? Okay. I can't know you guys. Next question, please, James. I want to move on.
I never had rice until I was 19.
Hey?
Oh my god. Wait, this is why I said next question. I can't deal with these confessions. What do you mean you haven't had rice since you were 19? Till you were 19?
Like, I'd never eaten rice. I'd never had a Chinese takeaway, an Indian takeaway, or anything. I'd just...
What?
I saw rice and I was just like, that doesn't look like it's for me, so I just left it for 19
Are you okay?
years.
I have rice all the time. Like a common thing.
I'm special, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I've been tested.
Okay, let's go through these questions. Let's go.
So, what is Jay going to do when he has finished college?
So, round of applause, guys. I finished college today. So, I finished college. Yeah, great.
Congratulations.
That was really underwhelming, guys. I was expecting this big, yeah. I was expecting this, yeah. But, never mind. So, I'm taking a gap year, and I'm going to be focusing on, I've been streaming for 3 years now, and everyone knows that it's what I love doing. So, I'm really going to focus on my music, and, for the last 2 years, I've been trying to make music and streaming around the big burden of education and stuff like that. So, having that out of the way will actually... I can finally finish, the work that I'm finally proud of, and make it what I want to. So, having that time, away from college and stuff is going to be great. I will miss college, but, I'm taking a gap year and I'm just going to be working really hard on what I love. I'm going to be taking a year, my first ever year fully out of education since, I was 4 years old. So I'm going to, take it, have a year out. So, and yeah, I don't know where the road takes me. I'm just sailing on the open sea and I'm just so proud of what I'm making at the minute. And yeah, I'm just doing everything for fun because you don't know what's around the corner, guys. So just live your life, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I like that question, though. Next question.
So, next question is, what will come first? Alan's next stream or Christmas?
Oh my god, I love that.
Who fucking said that?
Which Christmas? 2025, 2024, 2026? Definitely Christmas. I can fully factual that.
No, you cannot. I can confirm when my date of return of streaming is.
Okay, go on then.
It is the 28th of August. August, we've passed August.
August? We've not passed August, have we, you idiots?
June, I don't know. Right? We're in 28th of June.
You worry me so much.
We're playing Deceit 2.
Okay. Self-promotion, we love it.
Sorry.
Is that the same as Return last week?
Yeah.
James, read the staff chat and then you would know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, next question, James.
Yeah, would you like to know who asked that question?
That was definitely
Yes.
it wasn't in the submissions.
Yeah, that was definitely me that made that one up.
I love that one. That's so funny.
Can you send me James's address? I just need to go and do a welfare check.
Okay, next question, James.
Does Jay play golf and can he beat Alan?
I used to play golf when I was younger. I used to play it with my granddad all the time. I literally love golf. It's very calming. I can play it, not very well, but haven't played it in a while. I definitely could beat Alan, yeah.
Oh my god, do you know what we should do?
What?
Sorry, just to back off this, but you should come Birmingham and we should go to Crazy Golf.
Crazy Golf's different to normal golf, though, Alan.
No. This one, it's not called Crazy Golf. What's it called?
Miniature golf.
No. It's what's it called? I can't even think what it's called.
We'll just find out that.
Move on, then
Definitely
I'll
down
come
for some crazy golf. I love crazy golf.
Ghetto golf. That's it. Sorry.
How many questions have we got left, James?
There's only about one or two left now.
Okay, we'll rapid fire these last two questions. Go. What's the last?
What's your favourite Domino's pizza?
I'm gonna say Meteor. I love Meteor. What's yours, James?
The Mighty Meaty, but I normally take off the onions and the other veg. I can't remember what it is now, and replace it with chicken and meatballs.
I've never had that one. Oh. Okay, Alan, what's yours?
Don't know. I can't afford Domino's. It's too expensive.
Me neither, to be honest. Like every time I eat Domino's, I'm like,
Normally, if I have pizza, normally I have a meat feast or I have ham and mushroom.
oh, ham mushrooms, well good.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on the same level here.
Okay. This is like I'm going off a topic here a little bit, but stuffed crust or no stuffed crust?
No stuffed crust.
Get out.
I don't like stuffed crust. It's just it depends how much stuffing's in the crust, you know.
A nice big tube of cheese.
What? Oh my god, you guys are well weird. I hate that sticky.
Like too stuffed.
You know, like the squeaky cheese that they put, the little processed cheese they put in the crust. Oh my god.
I don't get processed cheese. I get proper cheese.
Yeah, okay, that's different if you're making it at home. But like the Domino's one is well weird.
Anyway, moving on.
Is this the last question? The last question. Is there one more last question?
This one's kind of got. It does go to both of you, but it's got sort of a different question for each of you.
Oh god.
Okay.
So, for Alan, it's how did you get into streaming? And for Jay, it's why did it take you so long to announce your music from when you first started making it and having the concept of your music?
Alan, you answer yours first.
So, the reason I got into streaming, right, is because I used to create content anyway on YouTube. And it just, like, went from that. I used to create content with my nan. I'm pretty sure I said this in an episode before.
Yeah.
So, I ain't going to blabber on about it, but yeah, that's pretty much how it started.
Alan is just great. And Alan found me when I started streaming. But if we're talking about music, it took me a while to release my music because I was so nervous about it. I've never thought that I was... It's going to sound horrible. I never thought I was, like, great enough to release music. I never thought anyone would be interested in it. And I thought, I'm too much of a Fortnite streamer. No one's going to be interested in... You know, in 2024, there was so much going, like, changing in my life. I was just like, why not do it? And I was just like, you know, I've worked on music for, like, a couple of years. I never even told anyone. I didn't even tell my family. I've always written music. I've just... You know, when I was going through stuff in life, like, you know, coming out and, like, also, like, my relationship stuff, I just loved writing music. And I think that's why I'm so excited to release my album, because my whole story, like, it's a whole story to me. And it, like, it's very challenging. Like, everything in this music, like, the whole album is that story that I've been working on. And I love making music. It's my passion. Like, I will never get bored of making music. I literally, the day music releases, I've never been happier. Like, when Obsessed came out, Haunted, you know, All We Need and stuff like that, like, it just makes me so happy. And, like, even if, like, I don't know, like, someone came and streamed the other day, like, quite an old viewer, Port, his name is, and he came in. He just said, "I showed my mum Obsessed today, and she loved it. Like that made my whole day. Like someone just saying they showed their mum my song, you know, which I've worked on for like in my bedroom, and someone's done that, and like, do you know what I mean? Like, just having that interaction with people because music is so powerful. I think. But I don't know if, I don't know if anyone agrees. Like, I don't know. Like, I know James, you probably agree. Like, you know, like when you listen to music, like you know, you said, like, "Look What You Made Me Do" and like "Karma," like by Taylor Swift. Music's so empowering. Do you agree, James?
Definitely, it's like Karma and Look What You Made Me Do are kind of my anthem at the moment because I'm just kind of going through that rebellious stage of standing up to people and standing up for myself and just sort of saying enough's enough. Like, this is me. Take it or leave it.
I literally love that, and that's what makes me want to make music. Like stories like that. You know, I've said this before, but like when people relate to my music or make their own stories on music, but also people feeling empowered by my music. Like if I could make one person feel like that, literally my whole life's complete. Like, and that's what makes me so happy. Like, I don't know if people don't understand that, but I know people who probably make music do understand that. But yeah, that's my goal. I just want to do that. You know, if you find something in life that you just want to do, then just do it, guys. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, no one's stopping you. Like, always people say to me like, oh, like maybe I'll start making music. It's like, just do it, guys. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I was very nervous when I released Haunted, and now I feel so comfortable and I'm so excited to share all my work. You know, that I've been working on for so long. But yeah, I'm not going to babble on because I probably spoke about it so much. But yeah, do you guys, and I'm excited to share more of my music, and I appreciate you guys. And I think you had something to ask James, didn't you?
I do.
What is it?
The tables turn to
The tables have turned,
tables.
boy.
How the turns of tables. Sorry, tables of tables. Sorry.
You got that so wrong.
How the turns of I mean, how the tables have turned. Sorry. Oh my god, don't quote that.
When you were saying how the turns of table, I thought you were making a reference to the meme.
Is there a meme?
No,
I just generally got. I was sorry. No, I was just okay. Well, moving on from that. Okay, don't laugh at me. Alan, what's your question for James?
What is your most embarrassing moment that still makes you cringe to this day?
God.
I'm so glad I've not got to answer this.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't really know, to be fair, because I don't have a lot of like my memory just like having ADHD. My memory just disappears. Like
yeah, I bet. Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you what I did last week, let alone like 5-10 years ago.
Well, I don't know. Like, if you're talking about like embarrassing moments, was there not like any time like where you messed up at work, James, or like you know
fell over
like,
or something? Funny.
Yeah, like in school. Because I can always think about like, oh, like shit.
I mean, I can't think of one incident that happened when I was working in a kitchen.
Yeah.
And long story short, I don't do very well with blood.
Oh God.
Did you find?
And I was washing some of the filters that go over the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to slice my finger open on this filter.
Ow.
And then like I saw the blood just pouring from my finger. So I walked around the corner to the first aid box to just try and cover it up and put a plaster on it. But then I started going really dizzy, so I sat down on the floor, and the head chef came around the corner and just sort of looked at me and went, "Are you okay?" And I'm just sat there on the floor with my hand bleeding down my wrist. It like my hand in the air with my like blood just dripping down my wrist. And he's like, "Okay, this is happening." So then they got someone to get a chair, and they sat me on a chair and just told me to just breathe and just sort of try and calm myself down. And because I didn't feel stable on that chair, I decided to stand up.
Oh my God.
In doing so, I completely blacked out. I dropped my drink, slipped on an ice cube that was in the drink.
Oh my God. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's crazy.
I fell over, and on the way down, I cracked my head open on the hand wash basin.
Oh,
and
ow.
the entire like the entire white of my eye ended up being red for about a month with blood.
Ow.
Oh my god.
And I spent 4 hours in A&E because I got a tiny little cut on my finger.
So you like tried to make it better, and then it just got worse.
It just
Oh
got
my God.
worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, damn.
What an absolute lovely story to wrap up the episode on, James.
But I will say that was like quite embarrassing that how just the tiniest little bit of blood can just.
But there's things that happen all the time, though. Like I
It
understand
has
that
that
can be
effect on
embarrassing.
some people.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
gaffer-
hate blood.
my gaffer when my boss, well, my gaffer when my supervisor cut his finger off, he passed out. So
It happens all the time.
Yeah, and then I became a first aider, so.
Yeah, I'm about to say, sorry, you did first aid. I was like so confused then, but yeah. Maybe look, you live and you learn. It just takes one blood, cut of your finger, become a first aider. So yeah, guys, thank you so much everyone listening today. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this extra long episode of the Lite Cast. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that sent in their questions. It was so much fun. And a huge thank you to James for hosting, because when we were like pitching this episode, I was like, we need to find someone who can host it. I was like, no one better than James. Like literally me and Adam into like James, because we couldn't ask, it's so much different like with someone finally asking me and Alan questions. Like it's really good. And I hope you
Right.
guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the dynamic. James, where can people find you if they are interested in supporting you as a content creator? Because James does content too.
People can find me in Jay's Discord.
Yeah, I assume most people are in a Discord.
JayJStar. Or you can find me on Twitch. I do have an Instagram now, which I haven't posted on yet, because
You'll get there,
I'm not the most confident in my appearance.
Well, James, we have so much confidence in you, and that's why we invited you on, because I know Alan definitely is someone, and I am as well, but Alan always there to promote new content creators and stuff. And
Mhm.
you've been part of my community for so long, and you do so much for me, and especially everyone. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone to listen today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And we will be back very soon. It has been like 3 or 4 weeks since you made an episode, guys, but there's a lot going on at the minute, and most people do stay updated through the Discord. So if you are a listener of the podcast and you don't know anything about the Discord or anything, head to the Instagram and you can join the Discord below. It will keep you updated on the podcast and everything that's going on with literally everybody, the music, streaming, podcast. It's all connected there. Follow the Topia community page as well, made by our mod team. And thank you so much to everyone that's listened today. And I'm going to say goodbye. Alan, do you want to say goodbye? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. And have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.
Bye.